We're running straight up. Welcome to Africa Social TV. Then it's the business here, giving you what you need on the update on the go. And we are talking exactly 7 years since Starboy WIZKID released a 17-track album that is Superstar. We call it the debut album. You might have forgotten about this album, but let me take the responsibility of the entertainer or the entertainment journalist to give you what you need and remind you that Starboy WIZKID had a 17-track album that brought him to this stage that he is. That you can read about him, that you can even listen to his tracks endlessly. Now, it should be noted, this particular album, Superstar, was supposed to be released in 2011. That was on Valentine's Day, but it got released later in June 2012. Which also happened to be the same day they were holding presidential elections. Now, it should be remembered that this particular album was under, obviously, Banky W's Empire Mets. Remember, he released songs like Holla at Your Boy back in 2009, and it paved way for this particular album. Now listen, these are the things that you need to know about WIZKID's Superstar album. Straight up we go. Now, Nigeria graffiti artist by the name of Osa says the known on the social media that Osa 7 credited with the designing the art of the WIZKID Superstar album. As you see, designing the album that time, it wasn't all that, but at least the art back 7 years ago was obviously for a superstar, as you can see the cover right there. Now, the Superstar album had about 7 producers, inclusive of E. Kelly, Mastercraft, J Slick, Sam Clave, there was Shizzy, there was DJ Clem, there was Qubits, and then there was Banky W, VD. All those ones were just co-producers of just 2 songs. Now, talking about the album, that had also 6 breakout singles, namely, it had Holla at Your Boy, it had Tease Me, it had Don't Dial, it had Love My Baby, it had Pokromo, it had Oluwaloni, with accompanying videos as well, and good videos at that. Don't forget, this time round, he was still in Empire Mets. Going forward, you remember Patrick Ellis? Patrick Ellis had been directing videos professionally in 2008, but he jumped onto WIZKID Holla at Your Boy, and obviously it was his biggest break. But for now, we no longer see Patrick Ellis. Now, the video, which features cameos of artists like Scales, Banky W, Ice Prince, you should remember that it was shot at Dowen College in Lekki. For those Nigerians who stay in Lekki, you know what I'm talking about. Well, going forward, this Superstar album won WIZKID awards and obviously recognition. The Superstar album was nominated in the Album of the Year and Best R&B/Pop album that categorizes at the Headies 2012. It won the Best Album of the Year at the Nigerian Entertainment Awards. Those are big awards. Oh, by that time, there were big awards for WIZKID. He could not believe it. But hey, he had put in a lot of hard work. Holla at Your Boy, that single earned him the Headies 2011 Next Rated Award. Wow. We are talking Superstar album, the debut album for Starboy WIZKID. Now, he released the album at the age of 20. Most of you don't remember this. You might wonder why WIZKID is working so hard and having hits, and he's having so much success. Yeah, against Davido, right here. But the guy released this album at the age of 20. Let me give you more analysis here. Now, born July 16, 1990, WIZKID, who had been recording music from age 11, worked with the likes of OJB, Jezreel. For those of you who know the music, you know what I'm talking about right here. Now, there was also Night House before signing with the Empire Mets Entertainment that started recording songs on the album in the year 2009. But in 2011, few weeks before his 21st birthday, WIZKID put the body of work, Superstar, and everyone was shocked. Messages went all over social media like this is the next big thing in Nigeria. and yes, is now the big thing in Nigeria. The album has since aged like fine wine over the years, and as it still enjoys relevance and the radio spins, WIZKID today calls those classics, classics, classics of the superstar album. For all the subject opinions which cannot be urged, the fact is it is exactly 7 years the album was released. Now, you should remember that Starboy obviously transformed from Ogiwaleba, who was armed with just a dream, to the man on Billboard charts, who is writing his name in history right now. Listen, 2014 had album Joy, then 2017 we looked at Sound from the Other Side with lots of international collabs. What should you expect from WIZKID right for 2018? He has already made the record. He has sold out concerts. He has sold out lots of concerts right there and singles. Now with the third studio album that is made in Lagos due for later in the year, I don't know what you guys are gonna expect. Now, many a time I wonder about the success of an artist, and you'd be like, you know what, this guy has become a problem. But